There has been many samurai throughout Japan's history, each of them having varying adventures and tales. However, a surprisingly little known samurai in today's history, going by the name of Yasuke, would make waves and a part of Japan for a brief period, and not because of wit and skill, but because of his skin color. Yasuke was a dark-skinned man from the African continent, supposedly from the Yao people. The exact country is up to debate, but one of the most reported countries of his origin has been Mozambique, but Angola or Ethiopia is also up to debate. Yasuke would arrive in Japan sometime around 1579, accompanying Italian Jesuit Alessandro, who had been appointed the inspector of the Jesuit missions in the Indies. He would be with him when they got to the capital area in March 1581, which would cause a lot of hoopla. It was said in one instance that several people were crushed to death while clamoring to get a peek at Yasuke's skin. All of this commotion would get the attention of Lord Oda Nobunaga, who would request to see this sensation himself. Believing that Yasuke's black color was ink, Nobunaga had him stripped from the waist up and scrubbed. After all of the scrubbing and Yasuke's skin still being black, Nobunaga was satisfied that he wasn't a fraud and would take a liking to him. From there, the relationship between the two would bloom and Yasuke would eventually be given access to enter Nobunaga's service. Yasuke was described as being a very healthy and good-looking man with a good demeanor to boot. Nobunaga also would praise Yasuke's strength, being described as that of 10 men. The diarist Latata would go on to state in his diary that the name Yasuke was bestowed upon the African man by Nobunaga himself, a deep honor in Japan during that time. There were even talks from the people at the castle that Yasuke would even become a lord. However, this would not come to pass. However, he would be granted the samurai rank, which was also very honorable, especially for a non-Japanese warrior. In June 1582, Nobunaga would be attacked and forced to seppuku by the army of Akechi. While being attacked, Yasuke would stand firm and fight Akechi's army bravely. He would eventually join Nobunaga's heir, Oda Nobutada, after Nobunaga's death. He would fight alongside Nobutada's forces for a long time, but with overwhelming odds would end up surrendering. Instead of killing Yasuke as they would the other warriors, Akechi was stated as saying that Yasuke was a beast and did not know anything, as well as not being Japanese, so they would not kill him. They would instead take him to the temple of the southern barbarians. The reason why Akechi spoke about Yasuke in this low manner was a form of taking pity on him and to give a clear reason why he didn't kill him to his army. It could also be possible that Akechi didn't kill Yasuke because he needed as many friends as he could during this time of political turmoil, and killing Yasuke could burn bridges. There is no further written information about Yasuke after this time. However, there were accounts of a black African gunner in the service of Arima 2 years later in 1584. However, this could have been another black man, considering that there were many Africans in service of Japanese or in Japan at this time. Thanks guys for watching. So what do you think about Yasuke? Any people ever thought about how cool or dangerous it would be to be a samurai? I for one would be a little scared, but then again I couldn't be playing my Xbox or creating videos like this, so my motives or passions would probably be quite different. Anyways guys, if you like this vid, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to never miss a story. Also, if you like this vid, you should definitely check out the other 2 vids right there in the corner. Links are also in the description.